Alright. So. We were on a train. We did some bad cooking. We did some bad science. We did some bad sneaking along the top of the train. We found the list of scientists. Our father was not on them. But we did discover that our dad's original investigation into the Tunguska stuff, they used the word alien. They found something alien there. And it looks like the Russian military's been experimenting with the weird radiation effect on plants and animals in the area. And using it for devious purposes, I'm sure. And then the train got derailed by those mysterious figures in hoods. And we are apparently in a Russian hospital. And Max has traveled with Oleg to sneak us out of it. And now we're playing as him. So hopefully, we can save ourselves. Alright. Hello, Agnor! Alright, so we have this guard who is watching football. We have, I think, at least 2 other guards were mentioned. Nina is probably unconscious in a damp room, which is our clue for which room she's in. Ooh, excuse me. So we have to find our way to sneak around. We have a bunch of medical supplies that we picked up by entering through the basement. We have ammonia, which is, he mentioned, probably for waking people up, so I'm guessing we're gonna use that on Nina. We have a syringe, we have a scalpel, we have a handheld fan. Let's sneak around.
A heavy safety door. It only seems to open from one side.
So what if we take
I'd better not go there. As soon as the guard notices.
So he doesn't want to move, so we have to like do stuff from where we are? I think I picked up everything possible in these areas. I was hoping there would be like a doctor costume or something in here, but there's not. Okay. Well, if we can't interact with the door... Oh, we did find out... I think she's on the 2nd floor? Oh yeah, we also found information about the dude who was with them on the expedition, original one. He was mysteriously suddenly transferred to Cuba. Maybe we can sneak around the side?
It seems to be a sewage pipe. It runs into the top floor.
Well then. Climb. Go.
It seems to be a sewage pipe.
Use pipe. Climb pipe. Climb Ivy. Oh, wait. Oh, that's
Hardly the newest model, but it fulfills its purpose.
Mess with it so the guard has to fix it. So he cannot watch his football.
Damn it! The stupid satellite dish needs adjusting again.
Do.
Apparently the guy has already readjusted the satellite dish.
Okay. So, what, we'd like damage it more?
Don't believe that just walking in is a good idea. It doesn't look like a typical ambulance, more like a military vehicle. But what is it doing this far away from civilization?
Maybe if we mess with it and then go in the front door? So I thought the guy was gonna come
The
out
stupid satellite
here, but
dish
he
needs
walked
adjusting
past
again.
it, so.
Don't believe that just walking in is a good idea.
Okie dokie. Well then, now can we climb the pipe? Let me come down.
The guard is desperately trying to readjust the satellite dish. The guard is desperately trying.
I can listen to the pipe.
I can hear really loud snoring. And groans, something about a train, explosions, and Daddy.
Wow, she really talks
Now, wait a minute, that sounds like Nina. The pipe seems to
always
lead into the
talking
room
about
where
her
she's being
daddy.
held. Nina, hey, wake up. Nina. No. Damn, she seems to be a heavy sleeper. She can't hear me.
Can we waft the wake-up
That
gas?
penetrating smell might just take care of waking Nina up. Ugh, it stinks to hell down here now. That does not help me at all.
Yeah, but what if we blow it up the
Maybe
pipe?
the small ventilator is powerful enough to blow this ammonia stink into Nina's cell. Gotta be worth a try.
Ugh, what a terrible smell. Doesn't that contravene all the rules of the Geneva Convention?
I mean,
I'm
ammonia
very
smells
happy that
bad.
you're all right.
Max?
Who else? Or were you expecting someone special?
To tell you the truth, I wasn't prepared for a surprise visit. I should tidy up a bit here first. And let some air in. Did you send me this revolting smell in here?
Yes, there was no other way to wake you up. By the way, you snore and talk in your sleep.
Thanks, dude.
If you mention that to anyone at all, you are a dead man.
Don't worry, but we have to get you out of there first.
Good idea. Do you have a plan?
No, not really.
Then now is the time to come up with one. I'll get myself tidied up in the meantime.
Oh my god.
The fact that the hero rescues the princess
Take this a little
and she
more
looks
seriously,
like something
Nina.
the cat dragged in was never part of any story that I have read.
Oh, cool. Now I can activate Nina.
That has seen better days. That one has had it.
Always
This
good to
chair
have a
leg
pipe.
is only made out of plastic, but I still can't
That
break it off.
Looks like a window that got boarded up. That looks like a window that got boarded up.
The sweet smell of decomposition is the only reminder of what was once in here, whatever that might have been. Locked. I suppose that had to be expected, but it's still worth a try.
Why do that?
I don't really want to know what is scrabbling around in there.
I would hope a rat because it's called a rat hole.
I'm not reaching in there.
Give it food.
The wall doesn't make a very solid impression. However, getting out of here would probably take days.
Oh, I don't have anything anymore.
I can talk to Max through this pipe.
You can drop him stuff.
That's pretty. My grandmother used to earn a living crocheting placemats like that. I would probably break my fingers trying.
Okay.
And I lay on that thing. Ugh.
I mean, it's better than laying on the floor. Oh. Rock.
It's broken out of the wall.
Small
It's broken
stone.
out of the wall.
Alright. Nothing really to smash. Do you want this? No. Do you want this? Do you want this? No. Take it.
This chair leg is only made out of plastic.
Break it with the rock. No. Full with thing. Oh, I can take that. Smash. 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 Dunk, dunk, dunk. Okay. Can we break that? Nope. Can we break that? No. Can we break this?
Pull it
We can
once
tear
over
it.
this sharp edge, and the work of many evenings goes to the dogs. Ooh, if my grandmother would see that.
String and rock.
If I hang the thread into the pipe, it may very well get hooked onto the rusty walls of the pipe.
I mean, if you
The
tie
thread is
rock-
not all that strong if a part breaks off when I tie a knot. The stone seems to have hit the bottom. Now I can exchange a few smaller
Okay,
objects
okay.
with Max.
Pass some stuff back and forth. I had a bunch of stuff. I have a scalpel. How about the syringe?
I think I should just forget about this. Otherwise, Nina...
I guess.
This little bottle is pretty fresh.
Alright. So that stays with me. Phone seems a little big. I don't think that'll fit. No. Okay. Can I cut plastic?
So now the last leg is off too. Don't you go walking away. A hollow chair leg. You can look right through it. You can, but it's not obligatory.
Okay, so we have a tube.
Locked.
A hollow chair leg made of plastic.
Can I shoot spitballs at the dude? Okay. 'Kay. 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 'K So we have him fixing the thing, but if I go back inside, he does it. Maybe I should try like the tools. Hey, wait. Hey Nina, give me back these for a second. Or do I have to go back inside to make him get away from it? So he can stop touching it so that I can touch it. Touchy touchy.
Apparently the guy has already readjusted the satellite dish.
I gotta go through 3 screens to get there. Right. I mean, doesn't seem likely. Needle? So he touches it and gets... Smash it. Oop.
The people should be working, not watching TV.
Damn it! The stupid satellite dish needs adjusting again.
I feel like he should be wearing a shirt that's more of like a uniform and less of like a gross undershirt. Is that like... bad enough now that it's... gonna keep him? Yes.
If I lock the guard in, he'll be a bit baffled for a while. After a few minutes, though, he'll sound the alarm. I've got to think of something. How am I gonna silence the guy?
You're gonna tranquilize the shit out of him. Alright, what do we got over here?
I'd better not go there.
Yes, you should go there.
Either a live broadcast from the Antarctic, or the effects of adjusting the satellite dish.
Ha, 'cause it's snow, get it?
A heavy safety door. It only seems to open from one side. I'd better not go. Before I know what I'm gonna do with it, I'll definitely not put any poison.
You put the poison in and then you stick it in the dude. What about you? What do you got? Cut this open.
Take that, scourge of every health authority.
Is it sponge foam? What?
I'll take the back of the syringe off. The needle and its attachment should then be light
Okay.
enough for me to use it as a dart in my blowpipe.
I guess.
If I touch this needle now, our little adventure will come to a pretty fast end.
Isn't that like how do you make the stuff go into him if you don't? And now do I close the thing? Oh my god!
Crap. How did that happen?
That guy is making a hell of a noise. I'll have to get
Why
him to
do you
shut
have
up
to do it with
very
the
quickly.
blowgun?
I think that with such a hectic job, a little bit of peace won't hurt the guard.
Ouch! What was that?
Oh my gosh.
So, I'm rid of him for now.
Okay. Well, I guess that means we can wander around. Give me this.
The soup is so watery that I'll lose most of it moving around, and then I'll stink of cheese for the rest of my life. Either a live a pin board with thousands of small notices, some instructions, naked women, telephone numbers, but nothing that brings me any further. I'll take the thumbtacks with me, but the bulletin board can stay where it is.
Okay. We're gonna put that. No, wait, because he's unconscious. He's not coming back. We have thumbtacks. Okay.
So, this is where the second guard
Ah,
is
the other
sitting.
guard.
I almost landed in his lap. One more step and he'll notice me. I've got to think of something to distract him. There's no way I'll get past him. I've got to get rid of him somehow. Nina's cell must be behind this door.
Oh boy, time to coordinate, I guess. Knock, knock.
Locked.
Feel like we want to lure a rat out. I don't know why, but it seems to be... The pieces of it seem to be here.
The soup is so watery that I'll lose most of it moving around, and then I'll stink
Give
of
me the
cheese for the rest of my
cheese.
life.
Give me the cheese. Oh my god, a spider just came down from the ceiling and landed on the desk next to me. Awake, 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 awake.
The
Soak it up.
sponge sucks itself full of soup.
Ah yes, it sucks itself. Soupy sponge.
The soup is so watery that I'll lose...
Okay, cheesy foam. Anesthetic. Okay, I thought we were gonna anesthetize a rat. For reasons. No, that's where we want to be. Nina, hey Nina. Here. Also, here? No. Can I have your pipe back? Hey, little
Whatever it
rat.
is in there, if it is attracted to the smell, it'll grab its prey and disappear. It doesn't make much sense, really, does it?
Let's make a rat trap or something.
First of all, I
probably.
need the bait before I construct any fiendish traps.
You have the bait. It's cheesy. There. Now it's tied up like a present. They won't know what's in it.
Looks like it could work as a trap. Stress on the could.
No, go away, go away, go away, go away.
Whatever it is in... Without any bait, the best trap in the world is useless.
Be right back while I deal with this spider situation. Please stand by. Okay, I'm back. I really hate spiders. Alright, let's see if we can catch a ratatouille.
Without any bait, if it is really true that mice and rats like cheese, then this aromatic piece of foam rubber must be the perfect bait. The big game hunt can begin.
Yay!
Then let's have a look and see what we've caught.
We have a live rat in our pocket. Hooray. Distraction. Can I send the rat? Oh, I can send the rat down the drain. Are you still there? You're still there. Here, a distraction. I don't know if you need the scalpel. I hope not.
Don't believe that just walking in is a good
cleared
idea.
it. Room's clear. There's nobody there. See? Fine. Do.
Run. Run as fast as you can and keep the guard busy for as long as you can. Good luck.
Just you wait, you little beast! I'll get you!
Right, because we heard him, the guard telling him not to go rat hunting anymore.
A small, ugly green chair.
Okay. Judgy.
The door is locked.
Max, quick! Get me out of here!
Hang on a moment. I've nearly done it. Trying to get shot of the teacher at school didn't work this way, and it'll certainly not work here.
Why not? It'll stick him in the bum. What if we anesthetize your bum?
I'll put this thumbtack under the cushion so that the guard doesn't get suspicious.
Classic pranks.
Damn, that rat just slipped away from me. But wait, I'll get you next time. Ah! Spivak, you're a rat as well, but I'll get you too.
All is quiet. I hope the dose was strong enough.
Who can say?
A bunch of keys.
Hooray!
I'm really happy to see you, and thanks for...
My pleasure, noble princess. Come on now, we have to go.
I'll just get my things together. Hopefully those guys haven't grabbed everything. Thanks, you two. I would hate to think what would have happened if you hadn't come along.
You don't have to, but we wouldn't let you rot anywhere in the sticks.
I knew that I could rely on you.
Anytime. If I had to, then I would even...
Could you postpone the niceties until later? We should get going. The people in the hospital are bound to notice your
Wait
absence
until we're
soon.
home free.
Yeah, I'm ready. Although,
What?
we must be really close to where my father used to set up camp on his earlier expeditions. Am I right?
Yes,
I like these
that's
clouds.
true. But we really don't have any time for that. The hospital belongs to the Russian military, and when they sound the alarm, it will get extremely uncomfortable around here.
Yeah, but
we
guys,
should first get out of here
he found
and think about how we
aliens.
want to proceed along the way.
But...
No buts. The risk of landing here in the first place was already big enough. We are going. Max, I need your help to get the airplane ready for liftoff.
Oh,
Oleg
good.
is
Busy
right.
work.
We've got to get away from here first, and then we'll see what happens. Go on, get your things out of the Jeep and come.
Yeah. Yeah, Nina. Come.
Attention! Attention! An alarm has gone off in the neighboring military hospital. A female patient who is considered extremely dangerous has escaped. The military has been notified and several soldiers are on their way here. Until they arrive, no one is allowed to leave the airfield. everyone is ordered to be on high alert. No one will be permitted to take off or land.
But what if we did anyway?
They're looking for me already.
Uh-oh.
What now? We'll meet here in a few hours.
I hope you have good news.
Unfortunately, no. Kalenkov is still missing.
I'm waiting for the good news.
Well, at least the others haven't found him yet either.
We are running out of time. The preparations for the project are almost finished and everyone is waiting for you to finally find the missing piece of the puzzle.
I'm doing my best. What should I do if...
Concentrate on his past. Someone has to know about Kalenkov's research, and if he can't tell us his secret himself, then others will just have to do it for him.
Hopefully Max and Oleg are all right. I suppose they weren't born yesterday. They'll get along with the soldiers somehow. And exactly how are we going to get away from here again, I don't yet know. We can brainstorm that later. In the meantime, I can try to find the camp from which my father started his expeditions. The thing is, where do I look? Apart from this tent, I have found no signs of human existence. Hopefully I can get some help
I
here.
want to pet it. I have matches. I have ketchup. That's just a McDonald's ketchup packet.
It's a pity that civilization has progressed even into deepest Russia.
Why?
There will be everything one needs to survive in there.
Yoink.
It makes a very solid impression.
Oh, so good to have. For digging, for head bopping, you know.
I am not driving away from here until I have found out something at least that throws a little light on Daddy's kidnapping.
You know, it's funny that they keep using Daddy, because I'm pretty sure at the beginning she, like, referred to him as, like, my father and, like, more normal sounding stuff.
A beautiful animal. Wouldn't it make a wonderful bedside
Nina!
rug? The fur is quite soft. It would definitely... Don't look at me like that, or I'll put my thoughts into action.
No!
A beautiful... The trough is empty. Clearly, nobody seems to take very good care of the animals. Through a small hole in the lid, you can see that it's almost full of water. A small plug stuck in the barrel. If I pull the plug on that barrel, its contents will seep into the ground.
Clearly we want to feed the... or put water for the aminal. Oh wait, there's more stuff.
Sorry
over
for
there.
simply barging in like this, but I'm looking for...
Medicine. Parchment. Burnt.
What? Which parchment? And what kind of medicine? I don't understand. The old guy seems to be in a kind of semi-conscious state. I'm not at all sure if he can even hear me. Obviously,
We
he
did
needs
some
kind of
science earlier.
medication.
We're
I'll take a look around.
qualified.
A strange creature with its mouth open. It seems to be some type of nutcracker.
Gonna crack your nuts.
No.
The old guy obviously doesn't want me to take the statue. I'd better leave it here.
I didn't want you to take it. I just want you to, like, make it do the clacky.
I have a different concept of sharp.
Well, fuck you, Nina.
The fireplace is already cold. This grill is rather rusty.
Just stick that in my pocket.
The fire hasn't completely destroyed the parchment, but it is pretty charred and brittle. These bits of parchment have been so badly fire damaged that they'll fall apart if I pick them up. I'll have to restore them somehow.
First aid kit, bring him back to life. Oh, it's Milwaukee.
A large case, probably for provisions. Too big, too heavy, and too useless.
No, open it.
Then I'll get on with my favorite hobby and start destroying things.
You don't have to destroy it. Debris from a crate.
The tree is ancient. It must have survived the catastrophe undamaged, but that was 100 years ago. Only the bark is flaking off. But that would happen to me after a century as well.
Do we have to make wood pulp? Or something?
I definitely won't fell the tree with that. I'll limit myself to the bark. Pretty sticky, this stuff.
Resin.
If I touch that stuff...
Alright, so let's put it on the planks. No, put it on the grill. Put it on scissors. Put it on the shovel. Put it on the ketchup. I'm out of ideas. Oh, what? I can go this way. Okay. Hey,
A sharp
rocks.
stone.
Got quite a rock collection going.
A failed and abandoned attempt to plant and raise a tomato plant, known to the biologist as Solanum lycopersicum. For others, love or paradise apple, a member of the nightshade family. What should I do with this?
Water it. A hole!
Siberian gentian leek. Seems to be the only plant that flowers around here.
Time for some
I
leaf
have
spin.
no idea if it is under protection, but it is so pretty that I would really like to make an exception and leave it in one piece.
Isn't gentian root like a thing? It's in the hole.
That stuff stinks. It looks and smells like there's sulfur coming out of there.
Okay.
I'm not putting my hand in.
Shovel it. Rock it. Plank it. Bop it. Twist it. Okay, so we're sulfur cooking ketchup.
A simple tin cup.
Take that.
These bits of
water.
The barrel has a fitted lid.
Well, use the goddamn plug.
If I pull the plug on that barrel, its contents will seep into the ground.
Pointed rock. Okay, put some ketchup in the cup. Oh, we have a first aid kit. What if we gave that to the person who's in need? Hello, would you like some first aid? Okay.
One of those things comprising of 3 billion threads. They all look as if they're about to fall apart. I'll be very careful that... One of the threads has come loose. I don't need any more of them, so I'll leave the tassels where they are.
Tie stuff together.
I need your help, old man.
Me. Sin.
In his condition, I am hardly going to be able to talk to him. I'm afraid he's going to fall into a coma at any time. First aid? Only first aid for alcoholics. 1 bottle of vodka and nothing else. No bandages, no painkillers. Apart from the vodka, of course.
Hey, you want some vodka?
The
That'll
old
help.
man obviously needs a specific medicine. This is an exceptional situation. Vodka alone won't help. This vodka is only for first aid purposes.
Yeah,
A
I need
simple
some
tin
first
cup.
aid right now.
This is
Because listening to you is driving me crazy.
I have a different concept of sharp.
Okay, so we have blunt scissors. Oh, we didn't actually like
A
pick the bark
huge
up.
bit of bark.
Okay. Now can we use that as a tube? Tube. There we go. Hooray!
That poor animal is drinking as if there were no tomorrow. A beautiful.
Can I have some of your fur for no reason? Also vodka? I have a feeling we will need water for something. Cup of water. Make a slurry. No. Nope. Pants. Can we scrape it off? No. Can we strain off? Vodka will fix everything? No. Scrape it. Drink it to death. Or what? Put chunk of resin in water. Okay. Make tea. Oh wait, we have a fuck. I clicked off the window. Okay. This way. Can we melt it? Yes. Okay. Now what? Now it's...
Through heating, the water and the resin have mixed. The resin is almost runny now.
Okay, so we have sticky resin. And a spoon.
Not really the superlative in whetstones, but these scissors can't get any blunter. And how's that? It now cuts more than butter.
Okay, so we have functional scissors. Can we cut plants? No. Hello! We are, in fact, in Tunguska right now, and they themselves have used the word alien to describe what our dad found here originally. We were on a train looking for our dad. The train got sabotaged by spooky guys in black cloaks. And then we were in the hospital, and our Liam O'Brien had to come and save us from the hospital, so I got to play as Liam O'Brien for a while. That was fun. And now the soldiers are looking for us, and I have driven nearby to where I'm trying to find, like, my dad's original, the site of his excavation or whatever, to look for clues. So, yeah, there's a reindeer. And there's an old man who I'm trying to help, but the medicine he needs is written on these snippets of parchment that have been burned, that I have to figure out how to put together enough to read. I would bet money that it is O'Brien. I have not found anything anywhere that says it is. So I'm just calling him that until I have reason not to. And I'm deeply apologetic if it is not in fact him. Alright, so we got string, we have an old man. We have matches. Yes, ketchup. And, like, especially when we were playing as him and he was, like, commenting on everything, like, it sounds exactly like him. I do not see how it could not be him. Alright. We are almost at our rub things together. Oh, we had a first aid kit, but turns out the only thing in the first aid kit was this bottle of vodka. Okay. So now the reindeer's over here. Now can we snip you? Yes.
Easy there, boy.
Wheat. Now we have rainbow.
The hairs just don't stay.
Oh, are we making a brush?
If I take
okay.
the spoon,
Okay.
the hairs, and this thread, and Hey! It works!
Now we can glue them?
If I paint the resin very carefully over the parchment pieces...
Hooray!
It worked! 5 parts of the source of life, 2 parts of root of tears, 1 part blood of the night, 3 parts drops of intoxication, to be taken shortly before it unites with the wind. What effect it is supposed to have isn't noted, just as much as how to get each ingredient.
Okay. Okay. Does it write it for me in here? Because that would be nice. Or do I just have to read it every time? I doubt it's talking about
5 parts of the source of life, 2 parts of root of tears, 1 part blood of the night, 3 parts drops of intoxication, to be taken shortly before it unites with the wind. What effect it is supposed to have.
Well, we have some plants over by our... Now
What
I
should
can
I
grab
do
the
with this
plants. I mean, take some of it. Feed it vodka, I don't know. And you didn't want to grab this
I
either.
have no idea if it is under protection, but it is so pretty that I would really like to make an exception and leave it in one piece.
Ah, the good old art dad days. He asked me about one of my Percy pictures I drew once. And I almost died. What am I mixing this in? Or
This
on? It's rather rusty. Oh, I can take that back.
The sulfur fumes have gone. Only that horrible smell is there.
That's a hell of a snapshot. It's like, ah, yes. These people who talk to me. Thank you! I've just been gifted a cookie. Home-baked chocolate chip. Now can I dig it up? Yeah. Or like accidentally send like the not safe for work links. I don't think we have anything else to put things in. Like we have the fire pit. Yeah, I'm sure he's had people send him weird stuff before. Oh, I can make a fire? I can make a fire. That's the best part about having anxiety, though, is like just the potential for a thing is enough to be bad. Alright, I have a fire. I need stuff to put on / in it, question mark? How about this ketchup? Oh yeah, I totally will. This from a couple years ago. Let's see.
5 parts of the source of life,
Source of
2
life.
parts of root of tears,
Root of tears.
1 part blood of the night, 3 parts drops of
the
intoxication. To be taken
I
shortly
mean, I'm
before
guessing
it
drops
unites
of
with the wind.
intoxication
What
would be
effect it is
vodka.
supposed to have isn't noted, just as much as how to get each ingredient.
Also, I don't really like put this in. Is there like a bowl? Can I have this bowl? Took
One
stuff
of those
from the
things.
tassel. It won't let me take the nutcracker, but I can probably put stuff in it. Ah, god damn it. I don't know if it like affects the stream at all when that happens, but when I go to the right side of the screen, that's the edge of my monitor where it connects to the other monitor, so if I go too far, I end up clicking outside the window, and then it like resizes everything as it goes back to the resolution.
The tree is ancient. It must have survived the catastrophe undamaged.
The only thing I don't like about the UI in this is that in other games I've played, if you double click, they'll like run or like jog over to the spot instead of walking, which makes things go a little quicker, which is nice. But okay, good. As long as it doesn't like blow everything up. Can I dig it up?
I know. They're under the protection of nature conservation laws. I'll be very careful.
Okay, this is a gentian leak. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi.
It is almost halfway fresh. What should I do with this drought victim?
Put ketchup on it. No. I have a feeling it wants us to use this ketchup in place of actual tomatoes. Because the tomato plant is dead. I also... Alright, so that's either... The sulfur's either now useless to us, or... We just need the stove. We have water. I don't think there's anything else in here. Make some fries with that. Okay, so I'm guessing it's ketchup, vodka, and the gentian.
5 parts of the source of life, 2 parts of root of tears,
that.
1 part blood of the night,
Probably
3 parts
tomato.
drops of intoxication, to be taken
What's a
shortly
source
before
of
it unites
life?
with the wind. What effect it is
Are
supposed to...
you a girl? Do I have to milk you?
A beautiful animal.
Things we say in video games. Our cup of water is gone. I mean, do you have like...
The old man doesn't look very well.
Oh. We fixed it.
Hey, old man, wake up. Is this the recipe for your medicine? It really does seem to be the recipe. The old guy wants me to prepare it in this vial. I'll have to hurry preparing his medicine. He's not going to hold out for much longer.
Okay.
Ketchup is made of tomatoes. Tomatoes belong to the nightshade family. That could be the connection to the blood of the night reference. I'll try it.
The blood of the night.
A few drops of the intoxication. The plant will hardly fit in there.
I'll mush it up or something. Use the nutcracker.
I could press out the gentian bulb with that, but then the juice would run all over the place.
Yeah, one of the best parts about playing point-and-click adventure games is you end up saying some weird shit.
Well, that must be the right doses, depending, of course, on the bulb being meant as the root of tears.
Take that back. What are we missing?
5 parts of the source of life, 2 parts of root of tears, 1. What effect it is...
Water? I'm gonna go with water. Please be water. Oh, there.
5 parts from the source of life. Got it.
Here is your
medicine. The
medicine
is not finished yet.
What? Oh.
5 parts of the source of life, 2 parts of root of tears,
before it
1 part
unites
blood
with
of the
the
night,
wind.
3 parts drops of intoxication. To be taken shortly before it unites. What if
Unites with the wind. You have to cook it?
Hopefully this witch's brew doesn't blow up in my face. I have no idea when the stuff is ready, but before it all evaporates... Evaporate! That's it! To be taken before it unites with the wind.
Then
the medicine must be finished.
Yay! We did the medicine!
I hope that helps.
And we did it better than we did the science before.
Thanks.
My pleasure. What happened?
A little difference of opinion with the guards.
Guards? From the research station?
Yes, Oh, it's not important.
Not so important. You nearly died.
But I'm alive. And you aren't just here to help me, are you? You have some questions.
Yes. How did you know?
Your eyes betray you. The eyes betray everyone. And your eyes, I know your eyes. They were here once a long
just
time
my
ago.
eyes.
Me?
Floating around.
I was most certainly not.
Yes, they were. But they weren't in the body of a young woman. You're the daughter of...
I guess I have
what was his
Daddy's
name
eyes.
Again?
Vladimir Kalenkow? You know my father?
Yes, Vladimir was his name. He came to me back then like you are today, with the same eyes.
I need your help. If you knew my father, then you can also tell me what happened here all those years ago.
I'm only a shepherd. I've always been a shepherd, and I will
with
remain
one
a shepherd
reindeer
for the rest of my life.
But...
I know my place in life, and you should know yours too. Listen to the words of a simple man. My son didn't listen to me.
What do you mean?
You want to know what happened here almost 50 years ago, and what is happening here today. My son was also curious. He didn't want to listen to me. He found a strange piece of metal in the woods, and he asked questions. The wrong questions to the wrong people. I never saw him again. There are things that we are just not meant for. If we don't realize this...
Old man, your words may be very wise, but my father is in danger and I need your help.
I know.
I've had
I
enough
can
of your
see
shit,
it in your
old man.
eyes. You really are just like your father. I also warned him, but he didn't want to listen to me either. He entered the cursed realm of the Ugdi, the evil thunderbirds that have been sent to cause endless sickness since the year of the great catastrophe. Your father ignored my warning, and his companion must have paid dearly for it. I know that I cannot stop you, so I will tell you where your
Thunderbird I saw
father
drop
had
a
his
predator
camp back then.
in
Follow the
American
northern
wilderness,
path
so...
until you reach the swamps.
Aliens.
And you will find what you are looking for. But always remember my words. Be careful in everything you do. Things happen here that no one can even begin to imagine.
The Evank was right. The atmosphere here is real strange. So unreal. Even if perhaps a good portion of superstition is involved, I have a strange feeling here. And then the story with the Thunderbirds and the endless sickness. Pull yourself together, Nina. You're just exhausted.
It's called radiation.
There are no Thunderbirds, and any phenomenon, no matter how mysterious, can be explained rationally. Hopefully.
Oh good, I still have the vodka.
That must be the site that the old man spoke of. My father started his expeditions from here. Maybe I'll find an explanation here of how the events of the past link with the kidnapping of my father. The small windows are absolutely filthy. I should probably watch out where I'm stepping. One false step could be my last one.
Get sucked into the swamp. Oop, what's that? What's that? Oh, just... Swamp. Pathway. Whoa.
An 8mm film projector. Considering its age and the fact that it's not professionally handled here, it is not in bad condition. It won't work without electricity.
Must start the generator.
An old rag.
Gonna make a Molotov cocktail, I hope, because I have all the ingredients here. Ding! I have a compass. Okay. Okay, south side.
Nothing happens.
Alright, we got some pegs and some buttons.
There is nothing special to see, but then again, it is pitch black in there.
Light it up! Oh, nope, that's too many again. A shard.
Are shards always broken, or are there whole shards? An interesting question. I'll have to ask my former philosophy professor.
I mean, shards are by definition part of a whole, aren't they? Like if you're Kirby and you're looking for the crystal shards.
Are shards... The small windows are
Wait, I have a rag.
Inside, the windows are almost clean.
What about outside?
As an obedient little housewife,
Oh
of
my
course
God.
I know what my duties are. There, finished. Shall I make dinner now as well?
You're here to save your dad. Shut the fuck up. Can I see anything? Who? Who?
A small bit of tinfoil.
I don't know. She's just like that. Okay, okay, aluminum foil. That's certainly a thing we have now.
An 8mm film.
Needs electricity.
The sunlight makes the hut look a little friendlier at least.
Alright, so this wire goes this way. There was a path around left to the back. Yes. Got a tanker, we got a generator.
A generator, supplying the hut with power. There is obviously no more fuel in it. That would have been too good.
At least there's no minigame to start it.
A bit of petroleum still seems to be in there.
Okay.
It is light enough here, and I don't want to wait.
Alright, so that sounds like a one-time use item.
An old drinking water tank. It looks like a garden hose. Time has been gnawing away at it, but there don't seem to be any large cracks or holes in it.
Okay. Ooh, do we have our truck with us?
If I remember correctly, then that thing has something to do with magnetism and producing electricity.
Okay. That's
A generator,
fuel.
supplying... Wow, what a monster. I have to ask, even if I'm talking to myself, how did that thing get here?
Yeah, I guess she just talks out loud to herself.
That must be a tributary of the stony Tunguska. It's not the river's fault, but I'm starting to hate that name.
Maybe because you keep saying it weird.
This has been plundered. Everything that can be taken off and carried is gone. There are only 2 small nuts here, and I am having them.
She said it, she said it. I didn't even have to say it. 2 small nuts. I'm saying it anyway.
There still seems to be a bit of diesel oil in there.
Alright, so we have something to siphon. We don't have anything to siphon into. Oh, got some nuts.
That must be the research station that the transit train was supposed to be going to. Has it even arrived there at all? The research station is certainly
exploded,
impressive.
so
it
probably
even has its
not.
own runway, and probably just as impressively secured. I can forget getting in there. I'm not even sure that I want to go in anyway. After all, I have heard and read about this station and the place it was built on. Anyway, the station does radiate a certain fascination. Not a positive one, and the longer I look, the more I get the shivers. I better make my way back. There's a lot to do, and I still don't know what secret out of Daddy's past is concealed here. The river drops about 30 meters here. It's a very impressive sight. The whole station looks like out of a science fiction movie. Hardly believable, considering that it has been here for several decades. Will its secret ever be revealed to me?
All this and more on Secret Files, Tunguska. Okay. Do you need nuts?
I've held the nut close to the coils, but it has not become magnetized.
Oh, we're trying to magnetize shit? I thought you meant like... Doesn't it have to be on to magnetize shit? Magnets. How do they work? Can we take this thing with us? Oh, we have to magnetize something to mess with the compass, don't we? Because it's pointing south right now.
I've wrapped the tinfoil around the broken glass.
Okay. Okay. That sure is a thing you did.
The rag is soaked through.
Oh, we are making a flammable thing, but I don't know why yet. Do we have like a jerry can in our truck or something? Oh, I can't go back, can I? Okay. Generator needs fuel. There's some diesel in the truck. We have a hose. We do not have anything to put it in.
This is obviously what is considered in the area to be a comprehensive, all-purpose first aid measure.
I would put it in here, but I don't think we can take the tanker with us.
I've hung the hose into the tank.
Yep. 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 Nope. I mean, the only thing we have to put stuff in is the vodka bottle, but there's vodka in it. Maybe if I dump it, it'll just bleh. Maybe if I tell her to use it, she'll dump it out.
There's still plenty of vodka in there. If I want the one spirit, I think I will have to get rid of the other.
Nostarovia.
Have a drink. You've had a rough day.
I think I'm a bit out of practice.
That's like a lightweight, but like aerogel lightweight. Well, we have some diesel.
That's what I call quality craftsmanship. Over 50 years old, and it still works like it did when it came out of the factory.
Now, can we magnetize them yet?
I'll hold both nuts close to the coils, but not too close, otherwise I'll be toast. As a result, they seem to have become magnetized.
Alright. Wait, actually. First, let me poke at the projector because now we have electricity.
There is no roll of film in there.
Oh. I mean, yeah, I guess that would be important. Or is this like have to do both?
That's strange. Obviously, the compass needle only moves when I press the button. I seem to have triggered a mechanism, but nothing has happened yet.
Well, let's get it up to north, since that's where they're
This
supposed to
grinding
point.
noise sounds like my father's safe at home when I've just tried a wrong combination. I can probably start again now.
Oh, fuck me. Is there like a combo I have to do? The Forbidden Zone. I don't really recall anybody saying things about specific direction.
Nothing happens. This grinding noise sounds like my father's safe at home when I've just tried a wrong combination. I can probably start again now.
Yeah, but I don't know, like, what I'm trying to do.
This thing has...
Maybe we have to, like, touch all of them. So, like, go there, then there, then there?
This grinding noise sounds like my father's safe at home
Okay, so we
when
get
I've just
4
tried a wrong
clicks.
combination. I can probably start again now.
And we have to put it somewhere. Can we
I'll light the lamp.
Oh, shit. There we go.
I can't see or find anything special. I would never have dreamed that one day I would clean out a chimney from the inside.
Was it 7.5, 3, 10.5, 6? Seven and a half, 3, 10.5, 6. Hello, hello, Lysander Salamander. It's been pretty good, actually. I've played a lot of point-and-click adventure games. The interface for this one is definitely better than some others I've played. It has a lot of good, like, just handy stuff like this button that will just show you all the interactables in a scene, which is great. And you can't do things unless it has a little hand icon, so you know immediately whether it's, like, combinable or not. So it saves a lot of time. Alright, so 7.5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.5. Wait. Okay, let's do 7.5. Three. Right, because I don't have to do it in steps. 10.5. Because it's magnet. 6.
A secret compartment!
Oh yeah! Please tell me it's 8mm tape.
There are a few old documents and a roll of film in there. I'll have a look at the documents. Maybe my father left them there. Yes, indeed. He describes that the 1958 expedition apparently could not provide an explanation why the plant growth has changed so much here since the catastrophe of 1908. The discovery of a meteorite, hoped for by the government as a cause of the devastating explosion, also did not materialize. For this reason, neither my father in his function as the leader of the expedition, nor the biologist, Ken Morangi, could provide an unambiguous conclusion, which obviously was not regarded favorably by the authorities. Oh, and they are also briefly mentioning Oleg here, but apparently he was not that important. I guess I'd better not tell him that. Years later, in his function as a geologist at the Academy of Sciences in Moscow, my father examined a strange piece of metal that had been found in the Tunguska region. He then was able to prove its non-terrestrial origins, which breathed new life into the meteorite theory. However, upon further analysis, he and his colleague Manuel Perez discovered traces that indicated that the metal had been worked. When they wanted to publish their discovery in the Kalenkov Expert, it was completely, surprisingly rejected, and they were forbidden any further examination of the rock. When my father continued to inquire about the happenings in the Tunguska region, he was dismissed from the Academy of Sciences. The last entries are from 1977. Obviously, he and Manuel Perez went to the Tunguska region on their own. They hoped to find additional fragments of that strange material so they could continue their studies. What the goal was and what happened isn't written down in here. In addition, I have this burning desire to know what is going on with this fragment. On the one hand, it's probably not of terrestrial origin, but on the other hand, it was processed. That would mean the old Evink also said something about his son finding some metal fragment in the woods and then suddenly disappearing. That would fit in with the fact that my father was even thrown out of the Academy of Sciences due to his analysis. I hope that I will find some more answers on that roll of film.
Oh yeah.
Damn, the bulb has burned out. It's not possible to just pop around to the shops and get another around this place. So now is the time to think of something else.
That's why we needed to clean the windows. You gonna reflect it?
Yep, that should work. Since it's rather dark in here, the light reflected by my modified glass shard should do it.
So, Manuel, the camera's rolling.
Please excuse me for a moment. I'll be right back.
Manuel!
Must have been a hell of a dump he did. Oh, jeez.
What was that? Lightning? Or sheet lightning? And what happened to this
That's
Manuel
also
Perez?
lightning.
That sounded like an explosion. I should see what's going on. Looks as if half the station exploded.
Uh-oh! The spooky people!
Come on, come on! Move your asses! The intruders have to be around here somewhere. We'll get them. Spread out.
Oh, my head. What was that? Feels like someone sifted through my thoughts.
There's someone up there. Get them.
Damn. I have to get away from here.
Let's jump off the ledge. Dig my own grave. Oh, just run. Okay, that works too. Whoop. Oh shit. Car chase, car chase. Okay. That's Max and Oleg. Woo!
Thanks. That was close.
No problem. I told you that I would catch you if you were ever standing on the edge of a precipice. What happened? We just saw that some areas of the research station were in flames, and suddenly there were soldiers everywhere.
I don't know much more either. Suddenly, two strange figures appeared in front of me out of nowhere.
From the FSB?
No, they weren't agents. I'm not really sure. This may sound kind of stupid, but I'm not even sure if they were human.
What?
I don't know how I should describe it. It was more like a feeling that I got from them.
What did they want? Did they say anything?
They didn't really speak. It was more like voices inside my head. It was as if they were looking for an answer.
What kind of answer?
I don't know how to describe the feeling. It was as if my head was going to explode. I've never experienced pain like that. And then suddenly, I knew that I wanted to tell them everything. It was suddenly so clear.
You told them everything?
No. Before I could say anything, the soldiers came and the two figures disappeared as suddenly as they appeared. Where are we flying to anyway?
In the meantime, Sergei has found out that your father was never in Moscow. So it almost looks as if the entire trip was pretty much in vain.
No, on the contrary. I'm now sure that my father was kidnapped for some reason that has to do with the Tunguska catastrophe.
How come?
I found some of my father's old documents. If I haven't misunderstood them, he was on the trail of something big, and I have a name. Manuel Perez. He was with my father back then, and we also know approximately where he is now.
Yes, in a mental institution on Cuba. Great lead.
It's gotta be worth a try. And there's another name on the list. This Irish biologist, Ken Morangi.
That's right. I know that I have already asked a lot from you two, and am deeply indebted to you, and I would understand...
Stop rambling. What's your plan? You're heading to Cuba and I'm heading to Ireland?
You'd really do that?
You can pay me back some other time. For example, by buying me a cup of hot coffee.
Max, you're a sweetheart.
And don't you ever forget it.
Oleg, I'm not usually like that. But what should I do? Besides you two, I don't have anyone who could help me. And if my father...
It's okay. We enjoy helping you, honestly. So don't worry about us. Concentrate on your dad.
Yeah, okay. We already found the psychiatric hospital. I only hope that this Perez is still here.
Why shouldn't he? But first I have to take care of some formalities. Will you be okay without me?
Sure. I can manage the 20 yards to the reception desk by myself. Go on. I'll be all right.
Okay. See you later.
This kind of seems like a good stopping place, but also I just want to keep playing because I actually am enjoying this game a lot. So maybe I'll do this. I'll do this Cuba section, I guess, and then wrap up for the night. Alright. Hospital Psicológico.
I wonder why such a small and remote psychiatric hospital needs a doorman, especially since there is no parking available here.
What is going on here?
Good afternoon. I'm looking for the sanatorium under the palms. Am I in the right place?
Good afternoon to you, too. Yes, as far as the name is concerned, you're in the right place.
As far as the name is concerned?
Well, it's the same with institutions as it is with political parties. The name isn't always the main concern.
How come? There are a bunch of palm trees here, aren't there?
Sure,
They're in Cuba.
there are palm trees here. But let's leave it at that. I've already said too much. How can I help you?
Oh, come on. What's going on here? What isn't right?
Nothing. I mean everything. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Are you just a patient
What do you
here,
want?
or what?
That's a shame. I'm looking for a man named Manuel Perez. He's supposedly a patient here.
Ah, yes, could be. I don't know the patients. Go to reception on the left side. I'm sure someone can help you there. And if I can offer you a word of advice, be careful.
What? Why?
Just because. You look like you could use the warning, but be that as it may, I have to go back to my painting. Good luck.
Yeah, you too.
You paint during your shift?
Yeah, sure. If there's nothing to do, I paint a couple of pictures. Some of them are then hung up in the clinic.
Is there really that little to do?
What do you think? We don't exactly have concerts or events where thousands of people line up the night before. I've been working here for 2 years, and you are, if I haven't miscounted, you are the third visitor.
Oh. What do you usually paint?
Everything, really. Although, if I have to be honest, everything isn't necessarily a lot. At some point, you just run out of ideas when you can only paint from one position. So far, I've painted lots of palm trees, blades of grass, and even butterflies in various positions. I'm starting to get sick of it. I paint extra slow, you know.
Butterflies what?
I used to paint a picture in 30 minutes. Now I take 30 hours, just to postpone the problem of choosing the next subject for the picture.
Well, then I wish you... What should I wish for?
Wish that we have a thunderstorm. Maybe some of the palm trees will fall down, and then I would have something new to paint.
Okay. Then I wish you have a thunderstorm.
Thanks. And if you happen to run across a great idea, then please let me know.
Okay.
A little while ago, you said that something wasn't right with this institution.
Me?
I
No,
can't
I
help
never
but
said
notice that this
But-
fence
The
looks
weather is
like
beautiful
a bunch
today.
of dicks lined up.
Isn't it?
Yes,
You
it's
got
gorgeous.
the shaft.
I understand.
You got a ball on each side.
I'll leave you
It's very
alone with your
decorative.
muse now.
Thanks. I'm still waiting for the kiss.
From me or from the muse?
Both.
Ah.
He's just taking a break, completely atypical of a construction worker.
I think she's being sarcastic. I honestly can't tell sometimes
Hello?
with these line reads, though.
Are you a member of the staff?
Me? No, heaven forbid. I'm here to repave the courtyard with asphalt. But to do that, I have to remove the old asphalt first. It's terribly hard work in this heat. I can tell you that.
I can imagine. By the way, I'm Nina.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Bernard.
Do you know a man named Manuel Perez?
Who's that?
One of the people inside.
A patient?
Yes.
No idea. I haven't had any contact with them. It's prohibited by the management.
Did you notice anything unusual about the Institute?
What do you mean by unusual? A couple of mentally challenged and a couple of doctors in a narrow room? At some point, it's difficult to differentiate between doctors and patients.
I feel the same way about dog owners. But did you notice anything unusual?
Why this
Apart from the
hate on
fact that
animals
one of them is
and
always
animal
screaming,
people?
screeching, or makes strange noises, truth be told, the Institute scares me a little.
Can you describe it a little more?
I don't know exactly. I just don't like it here. As soon as it gets dark, I make sure that I leave. And there isn't enough money in the world to get me to go in there.
Someone like him admitting just like that he is afraid without having a real reason for it? I should be cautious if I want to continue looking around here. Why is the courtyard being repaved? It still looks good. I've seen streets at home that look much worse.
No idea. You're right, though. It really isn't worthwhile for just a couple of patients. Whatever. I don't really care.
Who hired you?
Some Italian-American, Massimo Gattuso or something like that.
Massimo Gartuzzo?
Yes. He wants the courtyard to be finished in 3 days. It's completely unrealistic.
But you don't know why this courtyard is supposed to be repaved?
No.
Strange. How come someone like Massimo Gartuzzo has the rear yard of a net house in a Cuban hick town surfaced with asphalt?
Don't ask him about his speech impediment.
You have a bit of a stutter. Am I correct to assume that it's caused by a childhood trauma?
What the fuck,
Or
Nina?
did your first girlfriend disappoint you? What tragic story is behind it?
Have you ever worked 10 hours with a jackhammer and then tried to speak halfway normal?
Oh, no, not that I know of.
I thought so. Otherwise, you wouldn't ask a question like that.
I need a cringe emote I can make. Or a facial expression. So far, I just have this.
Regarding your break...
Disapprove.
Are you gonna deny me my break?
I don't have the authority
no,
to.
of course not.
Good. It's short enough as it is. The old lady will start smoking again soon, and then my work starts again.
What do you mean?
The cook. As soon as I see black coming out of the chimney back there again, I have to go back to work.
Smoke as a signal to get back to work? That somehow seems familiar to me. Don't you have a watch?
Nah, I don't need one. The old lady is accurate down to the last second.
Well, then enjoy the rest of your break.
I will.
Rat-a-too, rat-a-tee. Gone, gone is the balcony. The construction worker probably would be less than enthused if I take his toy away. A pile of wood.
Ooh. Log.
It's full of dirty laundry.
Any doctor costumes I could take.
So many loudspeakers for such a small inner courtyard?
I've worked in offices like that.
There are huge notches in it. It looks like somebody wildly attacked it with an axe. I hope I don't meet this someone. No door handle, no keyhole. As soon as the door has closed, it cannot be opened from outside.
Oh, cool. I can just walk right in.
A braided onion rope.
Gimme. I love onions.
The food appears to have been tasty. The flies at least like it. A long pointed meat fork.
Thank you very much. Now I can have an onion on a fork.
A bunch of fresh herbs and spices. Sausage tongs.
Don't mind if I do.
A soup ladle.
Don't mind if I do.
A relatively small kitchen. It's obvious this hospital does not have all that many patients. Either that, or they are all on a diet. Small brass weights.
Oh boy. That means a weight puzzle is coming. Alright. Don't mind me just stealing everything from the kitchen before I go inside.
There is a whole assortment of specialist journals from the Faculty of Definitive Relativity. I'll just take one of them with me. The selection is done according to the proven method of random chance. A magazine with the promising title, let's just say, a rhetoric magazine. An invitation to a slideshow called Traditional Cigar Manufacturing Methods. No wonder that many men harbor fantasies about nurses. Good afternoon.
Hello?
I'm looking for a man named Perez. Manuel Perez. He's supposed to be a patient here. May I speak with him?
Perez? Yeah, he's here. And who are you?
I am Nina Castro.
Really?
I think it would be better if I did not tell the whole world my name.
Just go
As
with
long as
Perkova
I don't
again.
know who's behind my father's kidnapping, it's better to be too careful than not enough.
Sorry, you can't come in here without a special permit.
But it's really important.
Important? It's really important for me to keep my job and my health. And naturally, my incomparable good looks. That's what's really important.
I'm not asking you to release him. I just want to talk to him for a second.
Listen up, darling. Now that Mr. Gartuso has the say and Nicole Charleroi was put in charge, we all have to really watch ourselves.
Massimo Gartuso? The American billionaire with a gigantic mobile phone company?
That's the one. And in Cuba, the saying goes, whoever pays decides what's for dinner. Is there anything else I can do for you?
The music sure is loud.
Yeah, great, isn't it? I just got the disc and I've been listening to it non-stop for the last 3 days. It really keeps me going. It even makes it fun to clean. Actually, I wanted to be a dancer, but the market in this region is pretty saturated. So I had to invent a new discipline, rhythmic cleaning. I clean to the exact beat of the music. It also helps fight fatigue. I came up with it a few weeks ago and have been perfecting my technique ever since. We'll see. Maybe if politics doesn't pan out, I can maybe offer a few courses for housewives. I think the demand for it is probably pretty high.
Yeah, I bet it is.
I mean, that's a great way to make cleaning more fun.
Massimo Gartuso has bought himself a mental asylum in a sleepy town in Cuba. Don't you find that a bit strange?
I have my own theories, but I'd rather keep them to myself.
Come on, it could be really important.
Nothing is so important that a person could end up like...
Yes?
Nothing. Don't you think rhythmic cleaning would be a great business concept?
There are so many weird things happening here that I don't know where I should start being astonished. I have the feeling that it has to do with something real big. Unfortunately, my feelings do not tell me what that is. Are you afraid of your boss?
Me? Why should I?
I just had the impression.
It's misleading. It's definitely misleading.
She does want to talk. All I have to do is tickle her a little bit. The boss
I'm
isn't even
sorry.
here, so you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, that's also what Pedro thought, but then...
And then?
Nothing. Leave me alone.
This Nicole Charleraw is pressuring the workers to such a degree that they are almost shitting their pants from fear. I hope I won't have to clash with her on top of everything
word?
else.
They put a bad word in this game.
You said something about if politics doesn't pan out, you're a politician?
Not yet, and I stress the word yet. There is an election in 2 weeks and I want to run.
As a politician?
Probably want to decide
Yeah,
that a little
sure.
sooner than
Anything
2 weeks
against
before
it?
the election.
No, of course not. So you think you have a good chance?
Yes, I think so. I am staggeringly gorgeous, and I have already, let's just say, convinced 20% of the voters.
Oh.
But I don't want to be just one of many. I want to be the next female mayor. Unfortunately, I still need some more votes for that, but I'll get them. If only I knew how to get them.
Oh. You want to jump straight to being the mayor. How modest. What's your election platform?
Platform? No one reads it anyway. The only problem is that I just have 2 weeks and I'm still behind 120 men.
Yeah, that's cutting it close. Maybe you should try getting a platform after all.
Oh, it's much too expensive and no one is interested anyway. I just have to be able to convince more people all at once of my qualifications is all.
You mean...
Yeah, well, do you have a better idea?
I'll think about it. If I think of something, I'll let you know. Then I'll leave you to your hip swing again.
Well...
Only the staff is allowed in here.
I'm staff. Wouldst thou like an onion? I don't have my matches anymore.
It somehow does not make sense to senselessly burn senseless stuff.
Why not? That seems like a great idea. Alright, I would.
I'll pile the pieces of wood like I would have learned in the Girl Scouts, had I joined them.
Pardon?
I knew that these kinds of pseudo-magazines could help in many situations. A relatively small kitchen. It's obvious.
Go. Fire. Happen. I don't have my matches anymore.
I wonder why such a small and remote psychiatric hospital needs a doorman, especially since there is no parking available here. The future masterpieces of contemporary Cuban painting are created here. Whether they are justifiably rather unknown is something that others need to decide. There are huge notches in it. The writing says, "Caution. The management of this institution received reports that in recent times strange figures in black robes were seen in the vicinity of the institution. Anyone who has seen something conspicuous or unusual is to report this immediately to the director of the institute, Dr. Charleraw." Figures in black robes. They really appear to follow me everywhere. I have to finally find out who they are and what they really want.
Spooky.
Laundry service. Next pickup Tuesday, 2:30 p.m.
What day is it? Oh, wait. There's a walkway. Oh! Hello.
He makes a curious impression with his teddy bear shirt. I don't know why, but he really scares me.
Hello. That's a nice house of cards you're building there.
Yeah. And now be quiet or the thing will fall again.
You look pretty determined. Are you getting money for this house of cards?
Money? No, not money. Glory. I'll be like my ancestors and go down in history.
As a house of cards builder?
Yes. Shay started the same way.
Che Guevara?
No. Chevrolet.
Okay, I understand. I'm going.
Okay. I have to hurry anyway before the earthquake starts again.
Earthquake?
Yeah, every afternoon. Just before I finish the tallest house of cards in the world, an earthquake comes and ruins everything again.
Probably
but this time, I'll make it.
Nicole Charleroi. She's the director of the institute here, right?
Is she here?
No, I don't think so.
Ooh, don't scare me like that again.
Are you afraid of her?
Me? No, of course not. Shay was also never afraid. On the other hand, Shay also never had anything to do with psychopathic scientists.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all.
Can I borrow the copier for a second?
Sure. Bring down my house of cards, steal my glory, my pride, my last bit of self-respect. The spark of hope in my dreary routine, the little bit...
Yeah, okay. I'll just wait until you're finished. This institution gives a somewhat, well, strange impression. Was it always like that? Could you tell me a bit about it? Maybe you've noted something in particular.
Sure I can. But I won't, otherwise I'll end up like... Oh, doesn't matter.
No, it does matter. Otherwise, you'll end up like whom?
Just like people who ask too many questions.
Watch out that your house of cards doesn't fall down.
Yeah, make sure you don't bring down my house of cards.
He is so cute! Cute, droll, cozy, and cuddly. The latest record by Toctic is on there. What a cool tune. A list with the heading, "Please enter borrowed stuffed animals. Only one stuffed animal per person." The gatekeeper appears to use this room as an interim storage room for his paintings. They must have 4 to 5 diopters. The owner must be as blind as a bat and be bumping into everything at the moment.
Finders keepers, get out of the way so I can click on them. Okay.
The gatekeeper appears to use... Nice. This was probably a lot of work.
I am not gonna be shitty and knock down his house of cards.
I wonder why such... Hello, what's your muse up to?
Something that all women do, taking her time.
The woman in charge. What is she really like?
Miss Charleroi? No idea. I don't have any contact with her. She greets me when she arrives in the morning. I usually don't see her at night because she often stays in the institute until really late.
Any peculiarities?
Like I said, I almost never see her.
Nurse Sabrina, what do you think of her?
If I would tell you, you would say I was sexist.
Yes, her assets are apparently very apparent. And otherwise?
Otherwise, I unfortunately don't know her very well. Women of her caliber don't mess around with average-looking gatekeepers.
You just have to convince her of your qualities.
And those would be?
Well,
I don't know, I only just met
thanks for
you.
the chat.
Could you perhaps paint a portrait of Nurse Sabrina?
Yeah, I guess so. Just a second. I've run out of black. I can't paint without black.
Okay, I'll take care of it. How long do you need?
Probably half a day.
You have 30 minutes.
There's no way. I need at least 3 hours.
Agreed. You have 1 hour.
It's no wonder that contemporary painters have never been able to equal the masters, if the artists are constantly rushed like this. Oh, one more thing. I can barely see Nurse Sabrina from here. She moves so gracefully, but she is also unbelievably fast. If she were to slow down a bit for a while...
I'm going to see if I can at least temporarily control the woman's hyperactivity somewhat. Then you could start painting the portrait?
Like I said, I can only paint Nurse Sabrina if I have black paint.
I'll leave you alone with your...
Thanks.
Right, so my task...
I'm still waiting.
From me?
Both.
Or... I'm guessing we could grab ink from the copier to be black paint?
No door handle. It is really astonishing how the old tricks continue to work again and again.
Breaks over. Oh, it's white. New Pope.
Hard at work, I see.
Well, anyone who...
You're entitled. Isn't your break...
No, why?
I thought
If it's white smoke, that means the cook's still cooking.
Oh. Does the name Nicole...
Not really.
She's supposed to be the boss.
Oh, her.
That bad?
Worse. She seems nice at first, but she's something between a Valkyrie and a battle axe.
Charming.
You asked me. Am I supposed to lie to you?
No. Have you gotten to know her?
Believe me, it only takes a few seconds, and that's enough for me.
Well, then enjoy.
I will.
Alright, what else can we throw in there to make it black? Burn this onion.
I can't even walk across. The fire is burning cheerfully. Our Latin beauty probably would not be particularly happy if I simply
It's a
turn her music
record
off.
player, just slow it down.
The record turns more slowly due to the weight.
I guess.
Still, sounds pretty good. No wonder that many men...
Hello, would you like to join my party? Or sign up for my rhythmic cleaning?
I need a little time to think about it.
Okay, just let me know.
She slowed down.
Hello, what's your muse up to?
Something that all women do, taking her time.
I'll leave you alone with your...
Thanks.
From me?
Both.
Make it black. Paint it black. Give me whatever.
I think I will have to pull the coals out of the fire.
Why?
A bit of burned wood from the fireplace, and it's still hot.
What? Why? Oh, charcoal, I guess, instead of black paint.
I didn't find any black paint. Do you think a piece of coal will work too?
Yes. Coal should work too.
Do you have everything you need for the portrait now?
Yes, I think so. She's a little hard to see from here, but I'll try.
cool. It just stood there watching for 60
It
minutes.
looks great
It's not creepy
considering
at
it was
all.
painted in 60 minutes. I think I've outdone myself again. Don't you think?
Yes, it's really nice. And her best features are emphasized perfectly. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. I'll put the masterpiece in a bag for you so it doesn't get dirty.
I'll leave you alone with your muse now.
Thanks.
From
both.
Hey, I have a picture.
Look at this. What do you think?
Oh, that's pretty. And the woman is a knockout. Oh, that's me. Oh, I always knew I was pretty, but so stunning.
Yeah, and so modest. I thought you could use it as a campaign poster.
Yeah, great idea. But one isn't enough, is it?
Women, give them a hand and they'll rip off the whole arm. If I help you out with a few more pictures, you have to help me too, okay?
Yeah, okay. And I also promise no new taxes.
Exactly. And no one wants to build a wall. I can already see you could make a really good politician. I'll see if I can come up with a few more campaign posters. Then I'll leave you to your hip swing again. A run-of-the-mill plastic bag.
Ooh, can we throw that in the fire? That'll smell great. No!
The earthquake has begun. Nina, sometimes you are really bad.
I should have made a tally for how many people's lives we ruin along the way in this game, because it's up to like 4 or 5 at this point. Oh no!
The poor guy will surely need them for his next attempt at the record.
We could take a teddy bear. Yay, we have a teddy bear.
He is so cute. A copier.
Oh, right, make copies.
I used up all the copier paper. That should be enough for a campaign to cover all of Cuba. Here are the campaign posters. There's no longer anything standing in the way of your political career.
Beautiful, simply beautiful. Who could resist this woman?
No one. Help me now.
Sure, I've given you my word as a
Help me
politician,
now.
haven't I?
Will you help me anyway?
Fine, just this once. But watch out for Ramon. He's the caretaker here, and if he finds you, he'll make mincemeat out of you. So hurry. Perez's cell is all the way at the end on the left.
Oh, but what if we opened all these doors? Head.
He looks like he crossed the threshold to madness a long time ago.
Okay, now question. Her left or my left? Her left would be this one. Why is there a witch cackling?
The door looks different than the other doors. Most likely it is not a cell, but the room for the caretaker, Ramon. I'd better not go in there, otherwise he will get me.
Otherwise he will get me.
The cell is empty?
Oh no!
Is this supposed to be a joke? Or do the staff not know where their patients are at any given time? It looks like blood.
That don't look good.
Looks as if someone tried to break the tiles out of the wall in a certain pattern. But I just can't think what it is supposed to mean.
He's making Space Invaders.
Looks as if someone tried to... Isn't there something stuck between the mattress and the frame? There is! A newspaper article. It deals with the new appointment for the post of institution director. Next to the article is a large photograph of that Nicole Charleroi.
Charleroi.
A camera has been mounted up there. Wonder if it works. As long as this Ramon guy isn't here, I really
That's good. That's cool. Means there's more stuff. Oh, what's this?
Small grooves in the wall. Almost looks like scratches. There is something in one of the grooves.
Is it
Those
a
are
fingernail?
fingernails.
Oh god, it's a fingernail. Do I want the fingernail? Now can I go? Yes. Now that I have witnessed the scratches.
Hello? Is someone there?
Yes? Come on in. I promise you we will definitely have a lot of fun together.
Maybe next time.
There are noises coming from the cell that tell me I definitely do not want to go in there.
Oh, he's jerking off.
Sorry, may I disturb you again?
But
What
of
are your
course,
patience
darling,
is
anytime.
missing?
I could use a little distraction.
Is the camera in Manuel Perez's cell, is it turned on?
I think so. Charlois mounted it. Or more precisely, had it mounted.
Is there anywhere to see what the camera has recorded?
Sure, it would certainly be possible in the control room.
Can I look at it?
No, I can't let anyone in.
Come on, you owe me one.
Sorry, I don't have a key. Only Ramon and the boss have keys.
Perez's cell is empty. Where is your patient?
Empty? What do you mean empty?
I mean empty. No one there, all gone, little going on there. In short, it's empty.
That can't be. The doctor, she'll kill me.
Does that mean you really don't know where Perez is?
No, Ramon?
Yeah?
Where is Perez?
How come?
He's not in his cell, so where is Perez?
He's gone. I've already informed the doctor. She'll take care of it.
Take care of it? Then will she take care of us too?
I don't think so. She sounded really calm. Don't worry. Nothing's going to happen. I'm going to take care of the patient's beds here first. They need to be changed pretty badly. We'll talk after work, okay?
Yeah, we should do that. Sorry, I didn't know. You heard for yourself. Oh, Lord, watch over us.
Damn. I've flown thousands of miles just to find out that this Perez has disappeared, but I am not giving up that easily. I mean, he can't have dissolved into thin air.
Then I'll leave you to your hip swing again.
He can if the aliens took him. Well, now what? All right. Okay, so we want to see what's on the camera. Oh, hey. What's up? Oh, the bed sheets.
It's full of dirty laundry.
Okay. We have teddy bear. We have portrait with meat fork. What? Why did we skewer the portrait? Oh, we're hanging it
If
up.
I manage to attach the canvas correctly, then hopefully the door will not close the next time.
What? Okay, I guess. Ooh, sneaky.
The latest models. Wonder if they also were financed by this Massimo Gartuzzo guy. The individual cells can be monitored from here. However, some of the monitors are only flickering. Some have been turned off altogether.
Suspicious. Or broken. I don't know. Hey, it's a pirate.
A one-legged pirate. He probably lost the other leg in a sea battle. A cat is sitting on his shoulders, and on the cat's head sits a parrot. And the painter immortalized a spider in the upper top corner. What a weird painting.
Well, that sounds really specific.
This Ramon guy is scurrying around out there. I think I'd better avoid him.
Yeah, lock the door.
How am I supposed to unlock this lock? Maybe I'll find a clue to the correct combination somewhere in here.
Ooh, we have 8 digits this time.
1, 1, 1, 1. I wonder if the safe will open now. Rats. I don't think that was it.
Nope. Okay, well, the only thing that is anything is the pirate?
A one-legged pirate. He probably lost the other leg in a sea battle. A cat is sitting on his shoulders, and on the cat's head sits a parrot. And the painter immortalized a spider in the upper top corner. What a weird painting.
Okay, so if the pirate is one-legged, the cat would be four-legged, and the parrot would be two-legged, and the spider would be eight-legged, question mark? 1428?
How am I supposed to unlock this? 1, 4, 2, 8. I wonder if the safe will open now.
Oh, yeah!
Right. I'm a genius. There are tapes in there with writing on them. A. Carlos, J. Sanchez, S. Martinez, M. Perez. Here it is. I hope that it will help me somehow.
Let's find
I'm really
out.
eager to see what's on it.
Time to watch the movie. Whoa. Ah, he was escaped.
What are you doing here?
I came to see if you're helping a patient escape.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean.
Too bad. I don't actually like violence, but you leave me no choice. You'll go down before I do.
No, wait! I don't want to rat you out. I just need to find Manuel Perez really badly. He's my only hope.
Please, I've been knocked out
Perez
several
was with
times
my
already. I
father on an
probably have a
expedition
concussion.
many years ago. Now my father disappeared without a trace, and I hope that Perez can help me find him.
Manuel help someone? He's the one who needs to be helped.
How come?
Because he... Never mind. So you really don't want to hurt him?
No, definitely not.
Okay, I'll help you. Just don't tell anyone I did, otherwise I've had it. The doctor doesn't stand for any nonsense.
The doctor doesn't seem to be the most fun person anyway.
Nonsense.
Why?
You have no idea what they're doing with Perez here?
No,
I mean,
how
weird
should
experiments,
He was
I'm
brought
sure.
here a few months ago at the request of a guy named Gartuzzo. He was also the one who put Charles Roy in charge. And then the horror began.
Let me guess. Human experiments?
Yeah? How did you know?
That's not important right now.
That's what they were
Do you
doing
know
in
what
the other
goals of these
place.
experiments are?
No. It's probably because Manuel's disease is somehow special. 2 other people were also flown in, but they disappeared again soon thereafter. It has to be about something big. In the last few months, they've invested nearly $1 million in this asylum. Our salaries doubled in one fell swoop. But money isn't everything, and the price of a human life is too high, in my opinion. I wanted out sooner, but the boss said, whoever wants to get out now is gone forever. so I lost my confidence.
I understand, but I need to find Perez badly. The longer it takes me to find my father, the greater the probability that he...
Okay, I'll help you. Perez is hidden in a rock cave not very far from here, but you can't take him with you. I'll come in a couple of hours and take care of him. I know a lot of people here who will hide us.
Agreed. Take care of yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Ah, yes. Caves. I too live in a cave.
The hiding place
Gremlin
is relatively
cave.
safe. Nevertheless, I hope that Ramon picks up Perez quickly and takes good care of him. The poor guy is in a terrible shape. If he was not already close to being crazy when he was brought in, nobody would have been able to take the terrible treatment meted out by Charleroi without sustaining lasting damage.
Meted out? I just thought it was meted out. Would you like a teddy bear? You seem like you want a teddy bear. Would you like an onion? Would you like some tongs?
Are you Manuel Perez?
Mind meld with him.
Hello? Can you understand me? I don't know if he understands me, but when I addressed him, he looked me in the eyes and smiled. Almost as if he recognized me. This Evink in the Tunguska region reacted the same way. Maybe he really did recognize somebody. Namely, my father.
Not Daddy.
What did they do to you in the Institute? And more importantly, why? What did they want from you?
Brain thoughts.
He appears to be afraid of the subject. He must have experienced some bad things in the hospital. I shouldn't torture him with it any further, even if it is important to me.
Wow, that's like the first nice thing you've done, Nada.
What happened back then during the Tunguska expedition? Try to remember. It could be very important. Either he can't remember anything, or he does not want to talk about it. My father disappeared. He was probably kidnapped. I take it that the reason he was kidnapped had something to do with his past. You worked with him for so many years. Do you know of anything that could, after so long a time, catch up to him?
Yes, the thing.
It's obvious he wants to tell me something, but I have no idea what.
Use this onion. Use this bear. Show me on this bear where the aliens are.
The hiding place is relatively safe.
How to communicate with... I mean, we gave... Hang on a second. Because we gave him charcoal. Maybe he can write it.
I'll just take the picture with me again. I can't even walk.
Yes. More charcoal. Cave. Beach cave. Here, write it.
This isn't working. I have to come up with another way of getting some information from him.
But I gave him
the poor guy is in a terrible shape.
Oh, can you write it on the back of this?
Maybe Perez can put his thoughts down to paper somehow, since he obviously cannot express himself in words. It's worth a try. Perez drew some kind of symbol. I have no idea what
it's an
supposed
unknown.
to mean, but it doesn't appear to be chaotic scribbling. The symbol can be recognized clearly and plainly, and the lines are so straight, as if they had been drawn with a ruler. Now the only question that remains is how that is going to help me. I'm going to send Max a text message and a picture of the symbol. Maybe he has an idea.
Morangi must live here somewhere nearby. If he's still
Welcome
alive.
to Ireland.
Hopefully the locals can help me.
Alright, I'm gonna call it there for tonight. Thank you so much for coming out and stopping by. Seems like we're getting close-ish to the end, so hopefully we'll find out what is up with this mysterious Tunguska region and the aliens found within. And hopefully eventually find our Daddy. Maybe Liam O'Brien will save the day again. Thanks so much for stopping by. Have a good night, all. Bye.